I'm going to show you how to find the top stocks in every single sector. Now, why would you want to do this? Like, most people say, hey, just buy an S&P 500 index fund, set it, forget it, you're good, you're done. That's all you really need to do. Before I get started, my name is Kenneth. I've got 217,000 followers on TikTok and almost 10,000 subscribers right here on YouTube. So it would mean a lot if you hit the bell, the notification, the follow, the subscribe, whatever you feel like doing. Now, let's say your largest investment is an S&P 500 index fund. This gives you exposure to 506 companies across a variety of sectors, but it's a broad market ETF. On the other hand, we have sector-specific ETFs: electric vehicles, clean energy, aerospace, defense, retail. Pick one. There's an ETF that exists for it. Now, you might not want to invest in a retail ETF and an aerospace ETF and this ETF and that ETF, and that makes a lot of sense as well. But what if you wanted a couple of stocks from each sector? How do you find the best ones? This is a little hack that I think might really help you, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about right here. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go on a website like Seeking Alpha. And if you're sitting there thinking, well, I don't know any retail ETFs, I don't know any aerospace ETFs, you don't have to. All you type in is the sector you're interested in and then the word ETF next to it. So I'm going to do retail, and then we're going to do aerospace or clean energy or whatever, and you'll see what I'm talking about. The next thing we're going to do after that is we're going to scroll down to their top 10 holdings. Their top 10 holdings usually should give you as an investor some insights as to what the company is thinking about. I mean, after all, these are the company's largest investments. So here we are on Seeking Alpha's website, and you can see right here at the search bar up here, we're going to type in retail ETF, and it'll give us a couple of options right here to choose from. So let's just click the first one, XRT. Now you can see this ETF is $59. It has an expense ratio of 0.35%, and it pays a little bit of a dividend as well. But the fund, well, it's just not doing so great year to date. Let's scroll down all the way to their top 10 holdings. And this will give us some insights as to their largest holdings. They're holding 80 companies in total, but these are their top 10. Now, what if we wanted an agricultural business ETF? Here's one right here called Moo. Funny. So here's the Van Eck Agribusiness ETF. It's $76 a share. Their expense ratio is 0.53%, and it has a pretty decent dividend. But year to date, the fund is down 10%. So if we scroll down to their top 10 holdings, we're going to get some ideas here. Now remember, we've already got an S&P 500 index fund. We don't want to own an entire agricultural business ETF, but we might want to own one or two for a little bit of diversity in our portfolio. We can scroll through and see that Deere is their largest holdings. And then I don't know how to pronounce this one, but let's just say it's Zoetis, Nutrien, Bayer, Corteva, Archer Daniels Midland, Tyson. You get the idea. They hold 57 companies. But remember, we're looking to only buy one or two. And if you're interested in clean energy, we can look at something like the iShares Global Clean Energy ETF, which you'll notice also has a little bit of a higher expense ratio, although typically anything under 1% is considered low. And year to date, it's down 27%. So we don't want the whole ETF. We might just want one of their top 10 holdings. We can see that First Solar is their largest holding. They also have Consolidated Edison or Con Ed, Enphase. There's many companies, and this fund holds 148 stocks. But remember, we're just looking to see what their biggest ones are. And this is just a little investing hack to give you, a new investor, some ideas as to what the larger hedge funds are looking at, specifically by looking at their top 10 holdings and then going from there. If you thought this video was helpful, please hit the follow, the subscribe, the bell, the notification, hit all the buttons, leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.